chapter 3 of NCERT, that is pair of linear equation in two variable. Pair of linear equation in two variable. First we have to understand the name of the chapter. What does it say? First, pair. What is the pair? Means two. Pair of linear equation. What is a linear equation? Linear equation means when the equation has the highest power 1, that is x plus 2 or y plus 2, this or only the y or x, all these are the linear equation. Why it is a linear equation? Because it has the highest power 1. Here is the highest power 1, here also highest power. Term can be 2, but the power, check only the power. If the highest power is 1, so there is a linear. And pair, so it will be 2 equation in this way. And in two variables, this is only one variable. When we write in equation two unknown, that is x plus y, so it became the two variables in to this another, that is 2x plus 3y plus 1. In this way there are two equations will be given. So it has its general equation, general linear equation of the two variables. So a 1x plus b 1y plus c, another will be a 2x plus b 2y plus c. These are the two equations, general equation of the two variables in linear equation. Why it is a two variable? Two unknown, one is x, one is y. Why it is a linear equation? Here the highest power is 1. So we got a pair of linear equation in two variable. In this chapter we have to solve this equation. Here we have the only three methods are given. The first is here we will deal with the first method, that is the graphical representation, graphical method of solution of pair of linear equation. We are going to solve this equation in a graph. So graphical method of solution of a pair of linear equation, pair of linear equation. Pair of linear equation. Here will either we may get three solutions. One, see, whenever there is a linear equation, whenever we plot in the graph, that will give the straight line. Always they will give the straight line in this way, one straight line. So this is the two pair, so it will be two straight line. Now how these two will come in? There will be two conditions. One, they intersect at one point, may intersect or parallel, may be parallel, we are not sure, may be parallel, another coincident. They may give three this condition, may be intersect, may be parallel, or may be coincident. Now what is the intersect? There will two line. For this, if there is a two line, this is the another one line and this is another, they will intersect at one point. Only can intersect on one point. Parallel in this way, this is the parallel, there are two parallel lines because there is a linear pair, therefore there will be always two lines. Whenever you plot in a graph, it will give two lines. So these are two, either maybe in this way, either maybe in this way, either maybe coincident, one above the other. Therefore I represent, if we have the two color, that will be better. If it is one color, also give the double line. So this is one solution. Another just above of it, exactly above of this. So this is another. So this is called a coincident, one above the another, collapse. So it will give in the 3, it may give in the 3. One, maybe intersect at one point, either may be parallel or maybe so. Now it's have the another name, that is consistent, and this also consistent. Here also will get solution, here also will get solution, consistent. Here it will give only one value of x, one value of y. Here there will be infinite, because they intersect each and every point, so there will be infinitely many value of x and y. Here this line doesn't intersect, so there is no solution. That is inconsistent. Inconsistent. When we got the solution, that is a consistent. When we doesn't get the solution, that is a inconsistent. So now come to the first question of the exercise. So here there will be two questions. Maybe the equation be given in the statement form, then we have to write the first in the equation, then only we have to solve. So this is the 3.1 question number 1. Read the question. Is it given in from the pair of linear equations in the following problem and find their solution graphically. Already they mentioned in the, always they will mention the method. In the exam, especially in the board exam, they will not mention the method. So then you can choose your, one question can be solved with the 3 method. So you can choose by yourself which method is convenient for you. But here, if the question is mentioned specifically certain method, you have to follow that method. So here already mentioned a graphical method. So we have to solve this solution in the graph only. So read the question. This is Roman number 1. 10 students of class 10 took part in the mathematics quiz. Total how many students? 10 students. They took part in the mathematics quiz. Okay, done. If the number of the girls is 4 more than the number of the boys. If the number of girls is 4 more than numbers of the boys, find the number of the boys and the girls who took part in the quiz. So here I need the x and I need the y, because there, see here boys and the girls, because this is linear equation in 2 variables. So I need 2 variables. One will be a variable for the boys and one will be variable for the girls. Either you can consider the boys as x, either you can consider boys as a y. That doesn't matter, because in the end we are going to write the number of boys and the girls. So it doesn't matter which one you take the x, which one you take the y. You can take any of it. But because there are the boys and girls, so there are 2 different. So you have to take the, first you have to take the means unknown variable, one in the x, one in the y. Then read the statement properly. Which statement is written in whose form? So first we will take a x and y. Let's take the boy as a, girls as a x, and because here girls is written first, that's why I took the girls as a x. Let's the girls take a x and boys as a y. So let the then see total number of students. How many students participate in the quiz? 10 students participate in the quiz. Here total number of students. Here in the quiz there is a boys also, girls also. So number of students, total number of, this is number of students. So the first equation will be x plus y equal to total how many? 10. Here we got one equation. So here from the question you have to make the 2 equation, then we are going to solve it. So first equation we got, because total number of students is given. So total number of participants in the quiz is given 10. So number of students of the boys and the girls, only it will be 10. This is 1. And if the girls is more, if the number of girls is 4 more than the boys. So who is more? Girls is, the number of girls is more than the boys. Boys is how much? By how much it is more? It's by the 4. But let's write it down. First let the number of x, you have to represent it. Question number 1. So 1, Roman number 1. Let the number of girls be, let the number of girls be x and the number of boys be y. So it is one. Another total number of students, that is x plus y equal to 10. Total number of boys and girls, that is it gives a 10. Okay, from here we will find one equation. From here we will plot in the graph. First let's write the equation. Another is gives what that say, number of the number of girls is 4 more than the boys. Girls is how much more? Girls that is x equal to more than how much? 4 more than the boys. So what is the boys? Boys is y. How much more? That is 4. So plus 4. So this is the number of girls. Boys, number of girls is 4 more than the boys. So it will be in this way. This is the number of boys. How much more? 4 more. So we got two equation. First, let's deal with the equation number 1. So here we have to go by the trial method. You have to find the value of x and y by your own convenient. Means you can take any of the number, but in the while plotting the graph, you will get, everyone will get the same result. But while consider plotting the number, collecting the number may be different. But while plotting, you will get the same result. So let's take, this is for the first, for this one. We have to take the value of x and we have to take the value of y. First, from equation 1. From equation 1. Keep the x this side. Either you can keep the x or the y, any of the, because see the constant in front of there is no any number, only 1 so you can keep any. So I'm keeping the x this side, taking the y that side. So it will be 10. If you take the plus that side, you will give minus how much y. Now make the box. Find only 3 values. 3 or 2 values will be enough. So it will be x and y. First, here put the value. Always start with the 0. So y equal to here. Y equal to 0. If you give y equal to 0, what will be the value of x? X equal to 10 minus 0. So it will be 10. So if you put the value of y 0, x how much you got? X you got 10. Second, try to make it after 2. Let's give x equal to y equal to 2. Y equal to 2. If you give y equal to 2, that is x equal to, you can give any of the number 2. 10 minus 2, that is 8. If you got y equal to 2, you got the x 8. Now y equal to 4, x equal to 10 minus 4, that is x equal to 6. So 4, y equal to 4, x equal to 6. Now come to the equation number 4. From 1 is complete. From equation 2, that is x equal to y plus 4. Always start with a 0. X, y. 1, 2, 3. Put the value of y 0. Y equal to 0. X equal to how much? X equal to 0 plus 4. That is x equal to 4. Y equal to 0. X equal to 4. Next, we can give the x equal to 0 also. X equal to 0, or it will give minus. So try to make, if it's positive, all the positive. Let's give x equal to 2. Y equal to 2. Y equal to 2, that will be x equal to 2 plus 4. Y equal to 2. So x equal to how much? 6. X equal to 6. Y equal to, that is y equal to, after 2 let's take 4. If we take 1 also, 1 it will come a little bit close. That's why I am taking a little bit different number, a bigger number, but not that much big. So now it will give how much? If we take y equal to 4, x equal to 4 plus 4. So how much? 8. So y equal to 4 equal to 8. Now we have to plot in a graph. This we have to plot in a graph. Now see, all these are the positive. So I can take only the positive quadrant. This is the quadrant. This is the quadrant. This is the first quadrant. This is the second, and this is the third, and this is the fourth. Now this is the x positive. This is x negative. This is y positive. This is y negative. All are positive, so I am taking this plus this quadrant. So no need to show this. Take only this one. So then, what is the highest number? The highest number is the 10th. So we can take one small division as a 1 also. So this is the graph. I think x is the highest 10, y is the highest 5. So we can take it. You have to use the pencil, but I am using as a pen because it will be not visible if I take the pencil. So this is the only I am taking the first quadrant. So all the positive, because I know the value of x is little bit bigger than y. Y is only up to 10, up to 5. Check the number value whose value is up to how much. So see here, these are the all values of y. Here value for y highest is how much? Up to 4. Here up to 4 y. So for check the value of x is the 10 is the highest. Here 8, 10. So total is the 10 is the highest. So this will be, this is the, this side will be the x-axis, this side will be, this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, this will be the y-axis, this is the y-axis, and this is the x-axis, and this is the 0. We can take the one small one, this is as a 1 because it's up to 10 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Always take the extra. This is up to 5 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. So this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now first let's take, so this is the number. First that is check the x. X is how much? 10, y is 0. So 10, 0. X is 10, x is 10. Y is 0, so it will not go, it will stay here. Check the second. X is how much? 8, y is 2. So x is 8, y is 2. X is 8, y is 2. So it will come up to 2. 1, 2 here. So this is y is 2. Now come to another point, that is x is how much? X is 6, y is 4. So x is how much? 6. Y is how much? 4. Where is the 4? Here is the 4. So it will be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got all. So make it straight line. Always will get a straight line. Join the line. So it will be extend this side and this side also. Always extend it. So we got one line. So there will be always two lines. Then we'll check if this is intersect, is it parallel or is it coincident. So now come to the second, that is we have now x is 0, y is 4. So x is where? X is 4. X is 4, y is 0. So this is the x-axis, x is 4, y is 0, here is the 0. So it will be here 1. Another x is how much? 6, y is how much? 2. X is 6, y is 2. Where is 2? Here is the 2. Here is the 2. Done. Now x is 8, y is 4. X is how much? 8, y is how much? 4. X is 8, y is 4. This is 2, 3, 4 here. Now join this line. Join all the point. So this is the point. Always extend it here and here. Now check it. Where does the 2 point intersect? So here each point intersect. Now go to the down and go to the up. Always go to the down first, because we always, while writing the coordinate, if we write a coordinate, always x comma y, it is always x is written first, then only y. So first find the value of x, then find the value of y. So now check the x. This is the point. Go to the down. How much? It's 7. So it will be 7 comma. Now go to the y. For the y, go through this side. So it will get 3. So this is x and this is y. X how much we got? X equal to 3, y equal to, x equal to 7, y equal to 3. X is who? Boys or girls? X is x we have considered girls, so girls will be 7 and boys will be 3. So already we got, you have to write in the copy. You can write it here also, you can write in the copy also the answer. You have to mention the answer. So I am writing in the copy the last line from the graph we got how much? X comma y, that is we got the x comma my x, how much you got? 7, y equal to 3. So x equal to 7, y equal to 3. X is how much? X is the result from the graph, the value of x and y. The value of x and y. X and y are, that is 7 and 3. Therefore, girls, the number of girls, we have considered the x as a girls, the number of girls, 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 the number of girls and boys are 7 and 3. See, they said the total number of participant how much? 10. 7 plus 3 how much? 10. And they said girls, in the girls is 4 more than the boys. So if you add the 3 plus 4 how much? 7. So this is the answer.